Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Boku no Hero Academia chapter 339, and we're actually jumping straight to part 2 of how we all became the greatest heroes or whatever. Now I mentioned last video that I didn't know if that, we were going to go straight into part 2 of that, or if it was going to be one of those things where we have part 1 now, and then we don't get to see, part 2 with that title until we actually get into, the plan or whatever. But no, it looks like we're jumping straight to it. So let's see where we go. We're continuing on with, I love this front cover illustration here with Hatsume. I called her Hajime, I think, last time. I don't know how I forgot her name. I didn't even really remember it until I kept thinking of Harume Nui from Kill la Kill, honestly. But I didn't even remember it till I was editing the video, and I was like, it's Hatsume. She, repeats it a bunch. But yeah, either way, I love this little mask she's got going on, the, goggles on her forehead. Alright, the story of how we all became heroes, part 2. Cute. How's it hanging? And what can I do for you two? My danger sense didn't activate. I was caught off guard. Caught unaware by the bosom. Hatsume. We have come to you today to request costume repairs. Why not put in a request to the item agency like usual? The agencies are, there's been a disruption to the typical exchange of goods and services these days. We now need to rely on the support course. You don't say. Well, that makes sense. So, has she just been completely disconnected from the outside world? Don't tell me, says Izuku. Is she clueless about the state of the world? I love her face in this panel. It's brilliant. Hatsume, I swear, what is with you and explosions? And we get to see Power Loader. Costume repairs? Come on in. And the lab looks like it's really, gotten an upgrade. Things are a bit different here. I'm in charge of R&D for the UA barrier. Maintenance, too, once each part's up and running. Mid gauntlets. Mid gauntlets. The latest in compression tech. These are prototypes from overseas, so I can't restock. I think you could fix them for me. Is this a rush job? You bet it is. No can do. Sorry. I love he tried to have this epic line, and nope. With that level of damage, I'd need to remake them basically from scratch, and we lack the condenium for the compression mechanism, so no can do. Again, sorry. Walking away at the speed of nope. Hatsume, what about my armor? Without the spec docs? No can do. How frank. Don't sweat it. We can make what you need. We're in Hatsume's class. Thank you, we're in your debt. How curious, though. Hatsume takes to tinkering like a fish to water, so I assumed she would offer us aid. What are you working on? The evac shelter blocks? They're blasting off. Cool. I enlisted Hatsume to help improve our defenses. She's busy concocting new mechanisms in case of mass evacuation. Like I alluded to before, her zeal and inventive mind put her in a league of her own. Even a perfect A+ idea could drop to an A- in a flash. When I think up a new baby, I gotta raise it right. That's some wisdom from me. Hatsume's words of wisdom. I get it. No wonder you're paying no mind to the outside world. You're laser focused on your beloved inventions. You're pretty amazing, Hatsume. Stop making me ship Hatsume and Izuku knowing it's never gonna happen, because Horikoshi's gotta be dead set on Uraraka. Don't be dense, Midoriya. His dense is high-density polyethylene. Excuse me, I don't get it. Of course I'm aware of the nasty predicament you heroes are facing out there. We may not be fighters, but just like how you guys are trying every trick in the book to protect as many people as possible, we're tackling it in our own way. Inventing stuff is how the support course does heroics. Cute! I love this page. Adorable. Wow, Hatsume, he just gets hit in the face. I couldn't replicate them exactly. My babies might not be the latest and greatest, but please put them to work for you. That's cool. Gloves included. Neat. Yeah, it's like a combo of the compression gauntlets and the Air Force gloves he had before. Gloves included. Neat. Did your left hand alone just whip these up? Thanks so much. And this is no perfect replica of your armorita, but enjoy. Hooray, thank you kindly. And he's also getting hit in the face. We were just about to take their measurements. Please give your Hero Course pals a message. Let's win this. That didn't take long. I love their faces. That didn't take long, you two. Good thing we're all prepped and ready. Just in time then. Thank goodness. Faces ain't supposed to stick that way, yeah? I've heard about what Class A has been through. Whoa, and we're getting to see Mount Lady. It's been a while. But sadly, we can't afford to waste a single day at this point. Our best case scenario is still finding and mopping up the Liberation Front and the League of Villains as soon as possible. That would solve this whole mess, so we're not abandoning the original plan altogether. And standing around all dazed and confused is just playing into our enemy's hands. Aoyama. Think he'll take that hand we offered? I have faith that Aoyama will come back to us, assuming he ain't whammied by some kind of curse. I think it'll be fine, because he's always had his sights on the man he wants to be, more than any of us. Okay, people, let's move. Midori is at the center of this operation. Class 1A of UA's Hero Course. Search Squad assemble. Meanwhile, in the Kansai region, anyone hurt, Sun Eater? And we get to see Nejire, and she has different hair now after the burns. So that's cool, again, seeing more of these post very short time skip designs, of course, with two of my favorite characters, Fat Gum and Amajiki. Nah, Nejire. He's just nervous from the citizens hugging him. Thank y'all so much. Hard to believe those dang villains started tossing their weight around out here in the boonies. Well, you folks can rest easy now. We'll get you on over to Shiketsu High. It's a real sturdy fortress, solid as UA even. Thank you, young man. Can you at least show us your face? Nope, no thanks. But fewer people means much less intel. We're in a tight spot and we haven't seen Ryukyu in a while either. You know what this means. I love seeing these characters again. Gone are the days of slinging sneak attacks and raids at each other. Now it's the opposite. Both sides are pulling out all the stops, gearing up for a true blue all-out war on every front. So, about our plan B, let's review the key info about the other battle that could decide it all. And we're getting to see All Might and Hawks. I'm excited to see where that goes, where that cut goes to. That was a really good chapter. I had a lot of fun with that. That was really, really, really fun. I love Hero Academia. It's one of my favorite series, honestly. So yeah, again, a really, really great one. Thank you all for watching, I guess. There's not too much to say, to break down or anything. Like if you did like the video, and comment down there to tell me what you thought of this chapter and my thoughts and reaction to it. Subscribe for more. Hero Academia, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you'd like a link to the Discord server, just ask and I can give you a link. And if you would like to help support the channel on Patreon, it is patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes. Their link will be in the description. But either way, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.